This is actually very interesting. I think the NFL has run into a dilemma. I don't talk a lot of football, but I enjoy talking about like the larger scope of the game. I don't give a fuck about like who won. To be honest with you, I can't even tell you like I really like if you ask me for my fucking life, I can't even tell you who the number one team in the NFL is right now. Like I would not know. I couldn't tell you what the record is. I couldn't tell you any of that shit. But here's the thing that I do understand. I understand humans, and I find the fascinating part of football is the psychology of it. See, here's what's amazing about football. The NFL is kind of fucked to some degree, and they might as well just change it to flag football at this point. Like get rid of the linemen, get rid of all that shit. Because here's the other thing: you can't even find enough big dudes to actually play that position. So the linemen, just by like nature, are already going to be shitty. Because think about it. So all your skill levels are all in the fucking like receivers, the running backs, all these fuckers. Because there's a bunch of fucking fast, medium-sized guys that can run around. And the problem is you can't run the football really like that anymore because there's no big guys. And how many big guys are out there that exist that are actual capable of actually doing the job? And you got to think about that. So there's one running back, 3 receivers. There has to be 5 linemen. 5 linemen that can all work together and they don't get hurt. So if you just do the numbers, how many fucking 6'2", 300-pound guys are just walking around? There's not that many. So the run game is essentially just fucking dunzo in NFL. Everything's just a pass game. So you might as well just cut the fucking lineman out. Just get rid of the fucking middleman. There's no point in having linemen anymore. Make it flag football. Because here's the thing. This is where NFL guys have gotten smart. NFL guys have finally realized, hold up a second. Why in the fuck am I beating up my guy who I have to play against every year, and we're trying to have long careers and get paid? Like, fuck everything else. We're trying to make sure we get paid. We got to extend this shit as long as possible. And since the advent of the internet and phones and all this other shit, all these guys have communication with each other. Like, they're not all, like back in the day, you could actually, like, mind fuck these motherfuckers because there was no internet, there was no phones. So you would really think those guys are the enemy. At this point in time, everybody has Instagram, everybody can talk, everybody communicate, and I think all the guys and the players just realize, like, hey, why the fuck are we, like, banging each other out? Just tackle me and just let me go down. I'll give up my body. Like, I'll just go down. Just don't fuck me up, please. Just don't fuck me up. And I think other guys will realize, like, yeah, why would I fuck him up? Like, if he could play, I could play, and we make good matchups. It all works out because it's humans. It's just how humans work. We're looking at our best interest. And so what the NFL has finally realized, or not the NFL, but the players have realized, let's just be softer. Like, what's the fucking point of fucking banging each other out for? We get the fans go, ooh, he's a hard hitter. But other players are looking like, motherfucker, like, why would you do that? Like, now this motherfucker can't play for the rest of the year. Like, this game's already dangerous as fuck as it is. And now you're fucking just trying to tattoo guys. What's the point of tattooing these guys? Do you get extra bonus point for tattooing? No, you don't get any bonus point for tattooing. They're still going to throw it across the middle. They're going to throw it to another guy across the middle who's desperate fuck who needs a paycheck. So what the NFL essentially has run into is like the smartest guys at the top of the league are just realize, dude, we're all kind of just replaceable. So since we're all replaceable, that's kind of like just team up and make sure we all stay safe so we can get out this game with no brain trauma and our bodies intact to the best of our abilities. Genius. It really is genius. They game the system. NFL players have figured out they game the system, which is so fucking amazing. And this is what I'm telling you, this is going to happen in the next 10 years or so. They're going to say, you know what? Fuck it. There's no point. We can't even find linemen anymore. Linemen are essentially just extinct. There's no linemen. We don't have any fucking 6'2", 300-pound guys that want to do this job anymore. They're fucking become software engineers. So what's going to happen is, and this you see this on the college level at large, because I'm telling you guys, D2, D1, there's no fucking difference as far as the skill level is concerned at the skill positions. All those guys are basically interchangeable. The real only difference is at the D1 level and the D2 level is the lineman. The lineman quality. So Alabama just has more linemen as opposed to fucking I don't know, Northwestern fucking Mississippi. I don't know any fucking school. They're all fucking the same. At this point in my life, they're all the fucking same. There's Alabama in every other school. That's how I fucking look at it. And so what I've realized is if the NFL is smart and they want to get ahead of the curve, because there is going to be a flag football league. I'm telling you guys, there's a flag football league that's going to fucking figure this game out, make the game fun. Because the NFL is not going to be hard hitting. There's no more hard hits anymore. I don't watch this shit, but especially after this last guy who just got like tattooed in the chest and almost died. He's in cardiac arrest. Guys are looking at their fucking like careers like, holy fuck, dude, fuck football. What the fuck? Let's start taking care of each other. I'm telling you, it's gonna start a revolution because that motherfucker dies. He's in critical condition. He might die from a football game. And it wasn't even like he got fucking tattooed in the head. He got hit in the chest. His heart stopped. And I don't know if they got his heart to fucking reset. So guys are going to look at that shit and say, do I really want to do this anymore? And watch, you're going to see a bunch of guys retire. I can almost assure you, because of this injury, a bunch of motherfuckers are going to retire. Because they're looking at the game like, dude, is this even worth my fucking life? I got $1 million. Fuck it, man. Fuck this shit. What am I doing this shit for? So I could be TB13, nigga? Fuck you. Makes no sense. So I'm telling you, football is essentially going to turn to flag football, and we're actually going to enjoy it. Everybody's going to enjoy it. Like, people think, oh, I love the big kids. No, you like the fucking storyline. You just like showing up to Sunday to watch something. You don't really give a fuck about the actual football game. Nobody gives a shit about the actual football game. The football game is irrelevant. I don't know. I can't even tell you who won the Super Bowl last year. But you know what I do enjoy? I do enjoy going out on Monday night and just seeing people being festival, drinking, and having a good time. Same thing with Sunday. Same thing with Saturdays. We just enjoy the festivities of it. We don't give a fuck about the actual game. People who are invested in the game are gamblers. The gamblers are actually invested in the game. But if you tell them, hey, look, this flag football, you make it way more exciting. You add like a 4-point, 5-point. You may start making the game a little bit more fun, like NFL Street. I assure you, everybody would jump on board. Everybody would jump on board. But essentially, that's my ramble about the NFL, because the NFL is in a serious condition because that motherfucker, if he dies from a fucking football game, oh my God. Like, we see motherfuckers get paralyzed, but to see a motherfucker die on the field, and it wasn't even like a hard hit. It was like he just got hit and the fucking collapse. Bro, football is finished. This might have been the final blow to football. This might have been the final blow. Appreciate y'all listening, man. Hopefully somebody's fucking brain got sparked. Fuck football. It's just terrible for you.